Hello, good day. I am about to discuss the retail communication mix. But before that, we will define what is the retail communication mix. A retail communication mix is a set of strategies and tools that retailers use to communicate with customers effectively. The goal is to influence customer behavior, strengthen the brand, and drive sales. The first one is how to build a strong brand. So retailers create consistent message, visuals, and example for this is logo, store design, advertising campaigns, and brand storytelling. So the second one is attract and retain customers. So communication strategies aims to bring new customers into the store or online platform while keeping existing ones engaged. Examples is promotions like you're about to buy coupons like buy one take one, loyalty programs like mga cards na mga loyalty cards and pay them back, email marketing such as sending your customers an email for your product, social media engagement, and so on. The third one is increased sales and loyalty. So it is effective because communication persuades customers, make purchases, and encourage repeat visits. Examples for this is target promotions, personalized recommendations, product demonstrations, and events. So the main topic of this retail communication mix is help stores stand out in a competitive market and make customer feel connected to the brand. It focuses on a brand image and loyalty. So how customer perceive the store, this is how customer perceive the store, its personality, style, and values. For example, a store might be seen as trendy, luxurious, or budget friendly. A strong brand image, it creates trust and recognition. And the second one is the brand equity. So the value of brand, it refers to the market itself. So value of the brand in the market. It has a high brand equity, means customers are willing to pay more for the brand. For example, for this is your experience, the ambience, like for example is the Starbucks. It is essential for its worth of brand beyond its physical products. Is the brand extension. Using the brand name for new products, this involves using existing brand name, launch new products. For instance, it's if a popular clothing brand selling shoes, it leverages its existing reputation to attract customers to the new product line. My example for this is the Shell. Shell has big bodega here known in Davao City, located at Santa Ana National High School. Kaatbang lang siya sa school. And then na some point sa ilaha nga kanang nagamay nagut ang ilahang sales, like kanang dili lang sila nag-focus they're not just focusing on their bodega product, but they're expanding their products into skincare, buffet. They have buffet located here in Agdao also. And then they also have a lot of product line in the business. Next is there are methods of communicating with customers, and there are 4 types of communication. The first one is paid impersonal. Its messages are paid for and delivered to broad audiences without direct interaction. Example is TV commercial, social media ads like that, and billboards. So its purpose is to build brand awareness. It attracts many customers quickly. The second one is paid personal. So salesperson or direct selling. Example for this is kanang where when you are going to a mall, or the sales lady will gonna maghikayat sa'yo na magbili ng products nila. So it has a direct interaction with potential customers, and that is paid for by the company. Examples is Earlier, it is a direct selling. Pwede din siyang door-to-door. You're about to, when you're experiencing, I've already experienced na may nagpunta sa bahay namin, like, hinihikayat kami na bumili ng products nila. Like that. And telemarketing, it talks about calling from the word tele, that yung magtawag sa iyo, someone will about to call you or in the phone, then he or she will gonna persuade you to buy the item. Earlier, its purpose is to persuade individual customers, provide tailored information, and close sales. Paid personal, the next one. So it is publicity or word of mouth. Messages are not paid, but reaching many people without direct contact. Example is publicity through media coverage, word of mouth in general conversations. Which is, ay, maganda doon, dito, ganyan. So, kahit na, hindi sila paid, dami din sila nadadirect na contact sa mga customers nila. Its purpose is to enhance brand, credibility, and visibility without advertising cost. Next is unpaid personal. It is the customer reviews or referral. Direct communication from one person to another without payment. So, example for this is a clinic. Example, yung clinic is naka-experience siya ng magandang service, tapos kahit na walang payback yung makakapagbigay siya ng referral sa co-patient niya, like that. Maganda doon yung service nila, ganito, ganyan, and so on. So, customer reviews on website. Example, other example for this is like Shopee, Lazada, like that, mga nila, yung mga reviews nila. Referrals from friends or family. So, its purpose is to build trust and influence purchase decisions through personal recommendations. So, the next one is planning the retail communication process. So, there are two types in planning the retail communication process. The first one is setting objectives. So, what retailers want to achieve. So, this step defines what the retailers wants to achieve through communication efforts, objectives, guides, all promotional activities, and ensure they are aligned with business goals. For this is increasing brand awareness to attract new customers, boosting sales or store traffic. It builds also customer loyalty. The second one is setting budget. How much to spend on promotion. So this involves deciding how much money will be allocated to communication and promotional activities. So the budget should match the retailer's objectives and financial capacity. Common budgeting methods includes percentage of sales, competitive parity or matching competitors, objective and task method based on goals. One is the affordable method, what the company can afford. So the next is budget allocation and evaluation, how to divide the promotional budget. So this focuses on how the retailers divides the promotional budget across different communication tools and channels. So the goal is to maximize impact while staying within the budget. So retailers may allocate funds to advertising like TV, social media, print. The next is the sales promotion, discounts, coupons. Third is personal selling, sales stuff nila, public relations, and publicity. Allocations decision depend on target market, type of product, marketing objectives, and effectiveness of each channel. So the next is how to plan, implement, and evaluate communication strategies. So in planning, it has three: the planning, implementation, and evaluation. The first one is planning. So retailers design communication strategies based on their objectives and target audience. So this includes selecting the right message, media, timing, kung ano lang ba yung mga target market nila. Siyempre, if ever na they already have the plan, if ano na ba yung mga target market nila, kung ano bang pagsisenda nila ng message ng mga target based on their target market. And its timing also. So B, the second one is the implementation. This is the execution stage where the planned strategies are carried out, such as launching ads, running promotions, or conducting campaign. The last one is evaluation. Retailers measure the effectiveness of their communication efforts to see if objectives are achieved. So the common evaluation metrics include sales growth, customer traffic, brand awareness, and also the return of investment or the ROI. Throughout this topic, it teaches me how retailers communicate effectively with customers using different tools, budgeting, and strategies to build strong brand and customer loyalty.